Yeah, come on. You dumb as shit. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the J. Rod and Cox Show.
Finally, after 5.
Welcome to the J. Rod and Cox Show, back here on the Preeminent Radio 7 to 9. Also on your Instagram, or I guess I should say our Instagram.
Yeah, our Instagram.
Our Facebook.
Our Facebook.
Our YouTube channel.
And if you have an Alexa in your home,
do it. Drop it.
All you gotta do is look over that Alexa and say, Alexa, play me a Preeminent Radio. And then, boom, we on. I hope that turned one on for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It sure did. It turned somebody on. So, usually when J. Rod and Cox come to the studio, we're in a hustle bustle. It's a go, 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 go type situation. Tonight, we thought traffic was going to be horrible.
Yep.
We had a nice hour and 30 minutes to just sit around and relax.
I think we kind of hate each other at this point.
So we've had quite a few drinks. We've been able to sit back and chill out and raid the vending machine. And we're going to do our best to bring you somewhat of an entertainable show for the 4th of July.
Little extra nonsense for your weekend.
That's right. Supposedly at some point tonight, not just yet, but soon we'll let you know, we're going to have a guest chime in.
Oh, we're going to have a guest chime in. Who's that?
The Menace.
The Menace Uncle Joe.
Yeah, he's going to call in and join us here in a little bit. Also, just a reminder that one of our new segments that we've been enjoying, we're on the 4th week of it, is the WTF, which is what the
Fudge.
Ching Chang Walla Walla Bing Bang segment is. Week 1 brought the drip stick. Week 2 brought the tea holder. Week 3,
that's the hair catcher for the shower.
That's what this is. The
yeah.
Tea holder I gave it to Kim Ritchie.
Oh, you gave it to him. Okay.
3 is this hair getter from a tub, and 4 is tonight.
Hair getter.
The hair getter.
Not a hair catcher.
I'm gonna say what's up to
Not
Joe.
a hair stopper, but a hair getter.
I want to say what's up to JoJo and Sharon who have joined in. What is so special about the two of those guys? Do you know what?
You know what it is? All I know is that on the previous show, Sharon got mad at me because I said I didn't like the name Sharon. It rhymes with Karen.
What's wrong with your name, Sharon? What is wrong with your name? No, Sharon is Joe's mom.
Wait, what?
Sharon is Joe's mom.
So I've had a bad first reaction with Joe, and I've had a bad first reaction with Sharon.
Sharon, I'm going to share a story with you real quick. It's actually about you that you shared with me, or I think Joe shared with me. She ran over her husband with a car.
Wait, what did he do?
He went on the hood of the car and fell backwards.
No, like, what did he do to have this happen to him? Not like what happened in the moment.
That's for Sharon to share. I don't know that story.
So wait,
it had to be pretty bad.
So wait, you're saying it was intentional?
I'm pretty sure the way Joe told me the story is my mom ran over my dad. It wasn't. I accidentally put the car in neutral and rolled down the hill into your dad. It was like I ran him over.
She was like, wait, she back over him or like just?
She ran him over.
Like forward. Like, that's intentional.
I'm pretty sure she put him through a brick wall, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please tell me I am Sharon.
I feel like she put him through a brick wall. He would be dead. She's already chimed in, and our producer is scribbling over there like crazy.
I want to give a shout out. Oh, Bev is joining in. Bev, what's happening? I want to give a shout out to our producer right now who is doing a 22 mission challenge, which is burpees.
Yep.
No, it's breast cancer.
Well, she's doing burpees for the challenge.
No, she's doing 2 different. Just come over here real quick and join in on the conversation and tell us what you're doing.
We're not really sure. You tried to explain it, but we're still a little
22
lost.
mission is so many something for breast cancer.
25 burpees a day for breast
25 burpees a day for breast cancer.
And 2,200 squats in July for Mission 22.
2,200 squats in the month of July for Mission 22.
That's commitment. How many do you do a day?
You got to do the math on that.
71.
71 burpees? Squats. That's a lot, man. That's going to get you burning.
Yeah,
Last time I did 71 squats, I shit my pants. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Well, I've never made it to 71.
You never did 71 squats in a row? I don't think I have either.
Maybe like 20 to 30 at most.
That's a lot still, too. 15, I think, is my tops. So, let's get into what we usually do, the weekend chat.
Weekend chat.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good, do it again.
Weekend chat.
There it is. That is the new
Weekend chat.
weekend chat from Jared and Cox. You had a beautiful story you want to share this week.
Wait. Real quick. Sharon, she bumped her husband, and when he got up, she'd knock him down again. Her words.
So, Sharon, our listener, who I love to death.
I just want to know what he did.
Who is the mother of our guest later tonight, the menace, Uncle Joe.
That's
Just
Uncle
said,
Joe.
look, I met, I can't remember his name now.
Mr. Menace.
Sharon, what is his name? Was it? Oh, I can't remember his name anymore. So, there was a night that we almost beat Joe's dad up. Jeremy and I.
Why? Are you trying to beat up your friend's dad?
He was so hostile.
That's where the menace comes from.
This is pulling up seeds of. Anyway, the great part of the story is Sharon said she would still run him over today if she could, and I love that about her.
All I can see is like a 16-year-old you going, "I'm gonna beat up your dad."
I wasn't 16, and Rodney, what's happening? Who's Rodney?
That's Sharon's husband.
Rodney's his name? Rodney? Damn. Yeah, that was a fun night, Joe. I'm sorry if I'm bringing up bad memories, but those
Well,
are
I feel
actually
like
good
after she
memories.
ran him over, she
And
started
Jeremy.
calling him Hot Rod.
Well said, Mr. Cox. Now you have another story that you want to share that has to do with billionaire bread. My man this week
Billionaire bread, yeah.
ate billionaire bread.
Yeah, bread
Now
made for billionaires.
this is actually a really good story. So I'm gonna sit back and relax and.
No, you're
listen.
gonna chime in. I'm gonna ask you. All right, you're
Yeah,
a part
do
of
your
this.
thing, you do
Don't
your
just
thing.
sit back.
But this is a great story that happened to you because my man was sitting at work. He had a customer come up to his desk. He went above and beyond the call of customer service to help her. And I'm going to let you take it from there.
That's a great way to segue and leave it on me. Put all the pressure on me. It's cool, man.
Your dad loves sometimes.
But no, this lady came in. I deal with contractors and homeowners. Like, the majority of what I deal with is like 70-80% contractors, the rest homeowners, retailers, things like that.
Not important, and don't mumble.
You're being so demanding. You put me on the spot, so now this is what you get. So, yeah. Lady comes in, she comes up to me, and she's looking for some material because she's having a pool done, like a whole new surfacing. So, we walk around, I show her some stuff, and she was happy, she was thrilled, and she kept saying, "I'm going to get you some bread. I'm going to get you some bread." And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But okay,
'Cause
cool.
I'm thinking money. So
Yeah, I'm like,
I thought when you sent that text to me, I thought honestly that you were going to tell me that you just got such a fat tip.
yeah, that's the way
that's what I
most
thought.
people would say
That's what I thought.
billionaire bread is, but no.
I was like, damn. I'm
No.
excited to get taken out.
Super sweet lady, but yeah, helped her out, did everything I needed to do, and she was like, "All right, you're great. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll set everything up. We'll pay for it." I'm like, all right, cool. So she comes back next day. We set everything up, but in the meantime, one of the people from my corporate office sends me an email, like a screenshot of a Google review.
Yeah.
And that's actually what I'm looking for right now.
Oh, well, I mean, I can tell you what it said.
You say it, because I don't remember.
It said, "Hey, Frank is fantastic. Hey, Frank is amazing. Hey, rabble-de-dabble-de-doo. I love Frank. Frank is great." That's how it went.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, that's how it went.
So when she comes back in, I get to know her a little bit better. Asking her, like, she moved here from Seattle, and like in her review, she said, like this is quoting. It's not to like blow like hot air at my own butt. But,
No, I was pretty amazed by the story actually.
She was like one of the nicest people I've met since we've moved to Georgia. So I'm like, so when I'm talking to her, I'm like, "Where are you from?" She's like, "Seattle, blah blah." I'm like, "What brought you here?" Getting to know her a little bit. And I was like, "So what'd you do there?" She was like, "Well, for the past 22 years, I was Bill Gates's personal chef.
Bill Gates, personal chef, this lady that came into Frankie's store, loved him so much. And what did she do for you?
She brought me
What did she bring you?
2 loaves
2 loaves.
of banana
Not cash.
pecan
Banana pecan.
nut
Nut.
bread
Bread.
with chunks of pineapple in it.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
I was like, all right, cool. You know, I
All right, cool. That's some good ass bread, man.
well, you know, all right. So I've had, you know, every once in a while, not often, but every once in a while, a customer will like bring you something that's like, hey, I made this
Bottle of Basil Hayden.
last weekend.
Yeah.
Yes,
Didn't make it, but they did. That's a very nice gift.
That's my man Felix. No one knows whom, so I can shout him out. You know,
Yeah, come
that's
on.
Felix. Brought me a bottle of bourbon. Apparently, he has another one lined up for me. He tells me all the time.
Nice.
Um,
Tell me, ran through it pretty quick.
It took less than 8 hours, less than 6 hours, probably less than 4 hours. But
It went quickly.
it was tasty, thank you, sir. But no, so this lady told me, she was like, "This is the most like." All right, so
That
apparently
was his treat, right?
yeah,
He
Bill
loved
Gates
that.
and his family, that was like their favorite bread.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, people give me stuff, homemade, bought, whatever. Sometimes I get home, I take 3 bites. It's like 7:30, 7:45 at night, and usually like I don't text, I don't call, I don't do anything with work after 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's late, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like, yeah.
I take like 3 bites out of it. I'm chugging some milk, and I'm like, oh my God, I am so sorry. I'm texting you so late, but this is the most amazing bread I've ever had in my life. You're amazing. Thank you so much. So we did our delivery the next day. My driver walks back in the door, and he throws down my desk a bag, and I'm like, what's that? And he goes, look inside. It was another loaf of billionaire bread.
Billionaire, and that's all we're calling it. And I want to point out something tonight to all the listeners and viewers that are paying attention to J. Rod and Cox on your Friday night live 7 to 9. The fact that you were supposed to do something tonight. You were supposed to bring what?
Billionaire bread.
You were supposed to bring the billionaire bread, the bread this lady made that is the best bread that feeds the Bill Gates. He ain't no chump.
Fed. Not feed, but fed.
Fed. Bill Gates and his wonderful family of mischiefs. Bill Gates.
They're billionaire mischiefs. They only try to rule the world or take over the world like every 3 months or so.
It's a Freemasonry, baby.
They live in a volcano in the middle of nowhere. They
You
have a
did not
lair.
bring the bread as the point of the story. I'm so disappointed.
I mean,
This
like,
was the highlight of my day besides seeing my wife's feet that she had pedicured. And her doing her burpees.
all right, nice. I like Quentin Tarantino with his foot fetish. But I mean, like, there was part of me that fully intended to bring you some bread.
Yeah.
There was a whole nother half of me
Yeah.
that was just selfish and was like, that son of a bitch doesn't deserve any billionaire bread.
I believe that. I absolutely believe that.
I totally forgot to bring it today.
I think you already ate it all.
No, I have a whole nother loaf in my fridge. I'm excited.
All right, so let's go. Can I move on? Can I go to the next topic?
Go on.
By the way, we have a round table. You could spin the roulette table tonight on the topics that we have. So if you get lost, we don't care. Just keep up with J. Ron and Cox. That's what we're doing tonight. It's 4th of July weekend. It's 7 to 9 every Friday night live.
On the Preeminent Radio.
Alexa!
Play the Preeminent Radio!
Yeah, come
I
on.
hope your phone heard that.
Yeah, come on.
Or, I hope your Alexa heard that from the phone.
Fair enough. So anybody that, is... look, I'm a barber now. Anybody that knows J-Rod knows that I'm a barber now. And so, the other night, you came into the shop like you always do on Wednesday nights, which, by the way, it's in Woodstock, Georgia. It's Eagle Drive. It's Dave's Barbershop. Dave's.
That's a great little spot.
Dave's Barber Shop.
Yeah, Dave's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, so I'm cutting hair there. And you came in, and I did something to your face. So, look at the camera right now. Because I think you look clean.
Which one? Which one?
I don't know. I feel like you look clean, and you had a hate speech for me. What is it?
I didn't have a hate speech.
You had something going on. You were mad at me. You want to point something out. I've been waiting for this. You said I couldn't hear it until the show. So now put it out there, and let's see if it's worthy of the hate that you're about to spill out your mouth.
I mean, it always... All right, so this whole thing transpired from us staying outside going like, hey, man, you want me to clean up your eyebrows?
You gotta hear your eyebrows. That's what I do.
Yeah, I get like, I get like
No,
antenna.
what's wrong with your face?
We're getting there. So I go and sit in the chair of J-Rod. Cleans up my eyebrows. And I was talking about, like, I'm about to clean up my beard. It's getting a little long. I'm getting a little white trashy. So you're like, oh, I got you, bro. Without even saying I got you, bro. You just start trimming it. And it started out great, you get the little, like, long ends, the long tips.
Started out great, but ended what? Horrible?
Hold on. Starts out great. You're just cleaning it up. You're cleaning up the edges. You get the mustache. You actually did really good on the mustache. I was proud of you.
Thanks.
Because, like, the last time you did my mustache, I had no mustache.
Well, okay.
I had a peach fuzz.
Okay.
So.
Fair.
You do the stash.
Yes.
And then you look me dead in the eyes. And this is your words. Like, I am quoting you. I'm going to do this. I don't care if you like it. And you grab some kind of trimmer and just start going, like, across my cheek, and across my chin. I'm like, all right, even it up, I guess, And
That's
then,
what you said.
But then you're just, like, it's just like, okay, cool. Like, cheek's cool. All right,
I did
fine.
that before I did the mustache.
And then, like, now you went across my chin, and I have this, like, extremely tiny, like, goatee chin beard.
Oh, man.
And I have this, like, poofy mustache.
You wanted the mustache. I gave you what you wanted.
I told you before, I'm like, I need
I
girth in the goatee and everything.
So full of shiza.
So, next time it grows back out, I'll come over to the barbershop. I'll cut it and show you what I mean.
Fine, fair. We'll do it.
I'm just like, I have a really weak chin, don't I?
You have a great chin. It looks like it holds nuts on it. It's a great chin.
Thanks, man. They used to tell me in 8th grade I'm a ball of chinian.
Come on.
Like from MIB2.
Yeah, you do look a little ball guy.
Thanks,
I want to say what's up to Shawnee Boy from the great city of Troy in the heart of it all, Ohio. So what's up to Shawnee Boy? You met him.
Yeah.
He's also a menace. Shawnee Boy, you're
Him
also
and
a
his
menace.
son attacked me.
Yeah. He's giant child.
Yeah, like where the hell did he come from? I'm like Andre the Giant the second. I'm in like the ring with a bunch of children, like 3 and 4-year-olds, like beating with a joust stick. I'm like, I'm king of this ring. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I get body slammed by this like 6'4" giant that's only like 16 years old.
He's humongous. He's a good kid. He's not like gross humongous. He's just a nice kid.
He is terrifyingly humongous. The kid is like, I don't even want to call him a kid. He's a monster.
He's not a monster.
No, he's a monster.
This is my nephew we're talking about.
He's an effing monster.
Barushka, what's happening? I just
Like, where did he come from? Like, out of nowhere. I saw Shawnee Boy, and I'm like, oh, hey, who's your friend? And he's like, that's my son. I'm like, that is a grown-ass man.
He's big, man. He's big. He's playing, I think, left guard and kicker for his high school football team.
He could be on any position in that football team. I mean, Jesus.
Well, I know he's playing kicker, which is the most physical kicker you've ever seen in the history of kickers. So beyond that, I had a very interesting trip last Sunday.
Yeah, where'd you go?
To downtown Atlanta at 9 in the morning.
How'd that go?
It filled with the usual sunshine, rainbows, crackheads, smoke cigarette butts, and all types of weirdos.
Those cigarette butts might be mine. I apologize.
It's okay, but you're going to have that sometimes. But the point of the story is I was down there working for the Atlanta United. And it was a beautiful setup. It was right across the street from the stadium, the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. $2 billion that the city of Atlanta paid part of. Thank you, Arthur Blank. Appreciate it.
Wait. The city paid for it?
Yeah, Arthur Blank only paid so much.
Have you
$2 billion stadium.
Have you seen the potholes in Atlanta?
The what?
The potholes.
Yeah, I'm here every weekend.
They can build a stadium.
Yeah,
But
$2
they
billion stadium.
But they can't fill up.
Oh my God, those potholes are not okay.
The dome was fine.
Now, if you've been to the new stadium,
I haven't been.
it's pretty impressive. It's pretty amazing, actually.
I have not been yet.
It's really nice.
That's what everybody says.
So I'm working for the Atlanta United for the Footy Mob. This is their gear, and that is a support. It's a group of supporters for the Atlanta United, which is the soccer team in downtown Atlanta, owned by Arthur Blank. Yada yada yada. So they were celebrating Gay Pride. So I make an observation. Now, look, I've already said this. I've been cutting a ton of mullets at the barbershop, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's something that's come back in style. We talked about this with Polo. Polo said, look, it's the white man's summer. And apparently it is, because if the trend is happening in the city of Atlanta, then it's what's hot.
Yeah, and it's reaching the suburbs.
Right. And it obviously has, because every gay man in downtown, every gay man in this area supporting Atlanta United had a mullet, bro. Everyone. Everyone.
I used to believe that gay men just knew about like what was fashionable and everything, but apparently they just know about what's trendy all of a sudden. Like, if every gay man has a mullet, that's just trending right now. Of course, eventually it's gonna go away. We all know it'll go away again.
It's gone away pretty quickly, because I cut, a month ago I was cutting a mullet a day. Now I'm cutting a mullet once a week.
But that's only in one little area.
True, but still, I guess. Look.
Maybe you gave him a terrible mullet, like a terrible beard.
No.
I don't know.
There are some great mullets that I've cut. There are some good mullets that I've seen. But, what is it? It's the mullet. It's the Viper glasses. We're talking Jose Canseco, 1991 right now.
I actually had a contractor come in yesterday.
With that same look?
No, not a mullet. But he had, like, the 1985, like, we're going to go to Colorado to a ski resort kind of sunglasses on.
That's the Viper glasses. Those are in style again.
I'm a young man.
Right.
Well,
and the short shorts. Oh, my God. The short
the best
shorts.
Part. He was wearing those with them.
That's the douchebag look right now.
Yeah.
That's the douchebag look.
Proud of it.
I know.
Like, his glasses were off. And then he saw me and he puts them back on. He's like, what's up, Frank? I'm like, oh, God, no.
He had to be seen. That, look, it's a horrible look. It's a horrible look. I will accept the mullet. I will accept the glasses. But the short shorts. Short shorts. Look, your legs right now are white as hell. So if you pull, which you've done this all the time, actually.
Yeah, I pull my shorts up and dance around. Yeah.
Come on, man. That's not a good look for anybody. Anybody.
I gotta disagree with you.
All right, well, put your shorts up and show the camera.
No, what I'm saying is, like, the mullet, the Viper shades, things like that, like, that was in the 80s. Let it die, man.
That was early 90s. Spring break
80s
MTV style. Spring break
90s.
MTV style. Let me tell you something. If you have the cable
the mullet is, like, unanimous with the 80s.
Let me finish. If you have the cable set up where you get MTV Classic on your channel station, it is the best channel. Because it is MTV as it used to be back in the day, late 80s, early 90s, even the early 80s.
When they were used to play music.
Yeah, and they were playing MTV Spring Break the other day on it. And if you are my age, not your age, my age, 5 years old, I'm 39, 5 years older than me. I feel like my generation might have been the last, maybe a year or two under me. But when they did that Spring Break and they had those contests and everything down on the beach,
yeah,
you looked forward to that. That was fun. That was a blast. That was a blast. You don't know nothing about that.
No, I don't.
So those shorts.
I only saw like TRL on Spring Break.
I'll take the mullets. I'll take the glasses. I will not take those shorts. I won't take the shorts. I won't.
Well, one of the best men that ever lived wore those short shorts.
Who is it? Albert Einstein?
Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter.
Wow. Look at that. Yeah. By the way, this is unrehearsed, folks.
Yeah.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin, man. He wore the shortest of khaki shorts.
Well, I don't know if it was the shortest.
They were, like, not mid-thigh. They were, like, high mid-thigh.
His nut could have fallen out.
Exactly.
He was definitely wearing those old man Hanes white tighties.
But those shorts, those are, like, the best kind of shorts. Like, I like those shorts. Even though the shorts I buy, because I'm cheap and I shop at Walmart, come down to my knee. Like, I prefer a high short line. I love it. It's like you feel more flexible, you feel more active, you feel more aerodynamic.
It feels more flexible, more aerodynamic. I feel more aerodynamic.
Yeah, I feel like I could go do things. Like, I could wrestle an alligator. Like, they're non-constricting. You're just like, okay, this is life now. That's great.
This is life now.
Yeah,
I can do things. This is life.
I used
I'm
to hate 'em.
aerodynamic.
But now I love them. I'm a supporter. Like, I will wear shorty shorts for men, yes.
Oh, God.
I mean, you're going to see my tan line.
You're
Yeah.
going to see your bottom of your nutsack.
That's okay. That's tanner than my thighs. It's weird how skin changes.
Well, stand up and show me your thighs. Do it. Do it. Show me your arm. Show me your arm. If you can see this.
I mean, it's a radio show. I mean, like...
They can see us. Some of them. So that white
Tune
line.
into Instagram or Facebook to find out how white Cox really is.
Well played, young man. Well played. So, besides seeing all these gay men in Atlanta rocking the mullet,
Okay, we're back on that.
yeah, I started to notice. Now, again, this is an observation. I had a conversation with somebody about this. I said, man, does this sound like I'm judging people? Blah, blah. He said, no, man, you're making an observation, so I'm making an observation. I'm going with the fact that I made an observation that morning.
You just mean they're like some random dude on the side of the street. Nah, bro, it's an observation. Don't feel bad about it. And he walks 2 blocks down and like does like starts free basing, and you're just like, that guy is so wise.
Look, where my facts come from is not your business. It's mine. He was
It's a little crackhead, a little 5 points.
He's a nice fella, man. His name was blah, blah, blah.
It sounds like a crackhead. A little 5 points. I mean, my name is blah, blah, blah. I need $1. Not gonna lie, I need some drugs.
Steve and Gina, what's happening? Steve Sharm's husband.
Yeah, you completely missed the point there. Those are 2 different line items from our producer there.
Gina Cat. Gina Cat. I know Gina Cat.
Steve and Sharon's husband.
Oh. Okay, not...
It's not Rodney?
No. Steve Sharon's husband. So Sharon's new husband, who is actually very, very sweet. But Gina Cat is married to Steve, which is why I was confused. So thank you guys for joining in. So, so man, damn, I got off track. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, told you.
Yeah. So, the point that I was trying to make is, so this guy's telling me I was making an observation.
Yeah, the free basing crackhead. All right, here we go.
Blah, blah, blah. So I look at him and I go, man, the one thing I'm noticing today is that gay men try really hard to look good. Like, they want to look good. Whether it's a mullet that is questionable, or whether it's a pair of shorts that's questionable, or whether it's poop stains on the back of their leg. That's questionable.
That's extremely questionable. I don't care about your sexual
I'm gonna
orientation.
get hated on for that so bad. But so it was gay men or lesbian women, and the lesbian women were very blah. They just weren't. It doesn't seem like lesbian. And again, this is just me making an observation that day. Lesbian women don't really. I don't want to say all of them. I'm gonna say 85% of them.
What?
Don't try to go out and make themselves like they want to. Either they look a little blah, and they.
I've met a
look
lot
a little
of.
bit like a dude.
No, man, I've met a lot of lesbian women that were gorgeous. And usually I found out because I tried hitting on them. They're like, no, that's my girlfriend over there.
Fair.
Yep.
But I'm just making an observation. Now, I'm also looking for people to chime in, and if you're arguing with me, argue with me. But I'm telling you, that day, the majority of the gay men were trying very hard to look good. The majority of lesbian women were not trying that hard to look good.
No, because they're like me and you. We don't give a shit. Or give a
Well, there
damn.
you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
There was quite a few that looked like you.
We could be best friends.
They had the little. Will you just stand up real quick and give everybody a shot of all the lesbian women in downtown Atlanta last Sunday? Stand up for me real quick, bud.
Are you saying I'm dressed like a lesbian woman?
Or vice versa, either or. Put your. There you go, Tiger Cat. There you go. A shout out to all my lesbian friends in downtown Atlanta last Sunday.
I mean, I've had these Sperry's for a little over 2 years now. They got blood stains, they got mud stains, they got booze stains. But I still wear them to the studio every night. These are my lucky shoes.
Your lucky shoes. Thank God you're warm. Thank God. So, the other observation I made, because you're obviously not going to go too far on that rabbit hole.
Which one?
The one I just led you down.
I'm already back out.
You don't have anything to add to that. You never had a situation that you can share.
About what?
The same way.
About what? No. I really don't.
Sweet.
The only... No, I guess... No, I have nothing really related to that. I mean, when we worked together at the bar, most of the lesbians that came in there were always very well dressed. So I really don't. I don't have an experience like that.
I don't remember lesbians coming into our bar. Now, if you want to go to MSR, which is where Grady Harrell works,
there was a lot of lesbians.
my sister's room.
Yeah.
That's a lesbian bar.
I mean,
and if you walk in there, I feel like you're going to also see what I saw last Sunday, which is a lot of blah.
It was a gay bar, so they were just very open to gay people, and I'm like, all right, cool.
That's
whatever.
That's not what I'm saying.
Women would come in there and I would try to hit on them and find out they're lesbian. They're just there with their
That's
their
just
guy friends.
what they said to you to get you to leave them alone.
I was their waiter. They had no choice but to have me come back.
It's just what they said, my friend. Okay.
That's actually pretty true.
I feel like it's definitely true.
I'm a nice guy.
You're a nice guy.
I'm not creepy when I hit on a girl. I'm usually
I don't know. I'm not a chick. I don't know. I'm not a chick. Give me your best hit. You're come up to me. I'm a beautiful girl right now.
No, you're not.
Let me turn around real quick.
You're the furthest thing from a beautiful girl.
Hit on me real quick. Hit on me real quick.
I don't know that big. I mean, it's just, it's...
Just hearing that alone would make me walk away. Oh my God. Yeah, I'd run.
Oh my God, I'm just looking for a sweet man.
Oh, hey, I'm Frank. How are you?
Hey, how are you? So that brings me to my next point that I realized last weekend. Old gay men are perverts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're the worst.
They are the worst. Old gay men. And I don't know if I want to, you know what? I don't think I can just lead it into as old gay men. Just old.
Geriatric gay men.
Yeah, just even straight old men are pretty big perverts.
But at the same, all right, so dudes are perverts.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Doesn't matter your sexual orientation, like if you're gay or straight. Like if you're an old man, you're a pervert.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh damn, that's really setting in now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. Yeah. Like that's kind of been my realization, especially now working in the barbershop. I mean, the old men talk about one or two things: the war or
women,
young ladies. Young ladies. Actually, some of them are really, really, really sweet, and they're talking about like so this old guy I cut yesterday, 91 years old. 91 years old. He goes, man, you doing such a good job with my haircut. Maybe I'm gonna get some tonight. I said, excuse me?
Get some Earl Grey tea and go to bed.
It's been a minute since I got some of that from her.
I love the way you say that. Like, the guys I cut. I'm like, you sound like a serial killer. Like, I'm cutting this dude and I'm cutting this dude. Like, you sound like a serial killer. Hey, I cut this kid the other day. Like, what? Like, what? What was that, Dave? Oh, God. Okay, thank you. You sound like a psychopathic serial killer. I'm cutting people left and right all through Woodstock.
You're gonna have that sometimes. That's just a new lingo. Get used to it. So, I came across the fact that I think I've had a revelation that old men and old gay men are super duper pervert.
Oh, yeah.
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 super perverted.
But-
Without a doubt.
Like we just said, like, just super duper old dudes.
But
Perverts.
so here's the flip side that I noticed. This is the observation that came out of the whole big ball, the big ta-da.
Okay.
So, gay men try really hard to look good,
Yeah.
but they're also perverts as they get older. Disgusting perverts.
I'm trying to connect the dots. Where you're going.
Lesbians are very blah in their outlook from day to day.
Or they get prettier the older they
As they get older, they become the sweetest little old lady that you've ever met in your life. The sweetest. Not an ounce of hate in their soul.
But I feel like that can
Sweet as can be. They just want to give you colors and flowers and tequila shots.
That's just most old ladies, though.
Then I need my grandma to step her game up. Because my grandma's not once offered me a tequila shot. A chocolate cake, which I adore, but not a tequila shot.
Like, my grandmother on my mom's side, like, she wasn't like a partier. She was like a hardworking single mom. But my grandmother on my dad's side in her 80s now, you know, like a couple of years ago, I accidentally gave her pop brownies, and she liked to party down, apparently.
Yeah.
Sweetest little woman you'd ever meet in her life, but stumbled upon my pop brownies, didn't know they were pop brownies, and ate half the dish. Now every time I see her, she wants brownies.
Yeah.
I swear to God. The most
sounds
like,
like about.
Christian woman you'd ever meet in her life. And,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, she's great.
Amen.
But just old women are just sweet in general, though.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. So most old men are perverts. Most old ladies are sweet.
Easily.
They are sweet. Most old ladies are sweet. So it's just my observation is wrong. The observation that I had with a discussion with blah 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 is completely wrong.
Well, centralized to just Atlanta United fans.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Fair enough.
That is your demographic in that argument.
Wow, that was so
Professional.
dang. You are getting good. Cause you could have let me go on a rant and dig myself a hole. Hey,
I'm not gonna let that happen, buddy. I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm your life preserver. You fell overboard. Here's your little floaty device.
So, has there been anything driving you crazy lately in life? On the day-to-day? Just, it could be the most minuscule thing that's just been itching at your back or your ear or your brain that's been driving you crazy.
Yeah, my job.
Oh, that's not minuscule.
Yeah.
That's too big.
That's huge.
So let me give you a my idea of minuscule.
Bring it on.
So for at least 2 weeks straight, every day,
Every day.
my wife lets her alarm clock go off 9 times.
When does it start?
I don't know. It's pretty soon. Pretty early.
What? It's soon.
It's a
It
good-
could go
it's-
off in
it's
the
a good-
next 10 minutes.
It's a good 40 minutes before my alarm clock,
Okay.
and it goes off at least every 5 minutes. You know, so
Yeah, that's a snooze button.
It's not like it goes off and then I get to fall back asleep and relax for 35 minutes.
Yeah.
It just goes off and it goes off and it goes off and it goes off and then it goes off and then it goes off. And then
Yeah,
it goes, then it
5
goes
minutes
off, then it
is
goes-
snooze
then it
button.
goes off, then it goes off, then it goes, yeah. It's annoying as hell.
But I get it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
All right, so when I wake up in the mornings to go to the gym, like I get out of bed no later than 5:30. That means I'm going to be late for the gym. 5 o'clock, I'll be on time. But my alarms start at 4:45, and I hit snooze, and I hit snooze, and I hit snooze, and it's every 5 minutes. It probably like 9 times. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh.
I do the same exact thing. Like I have to have the preemptive alarms. I have to have everything leading me up. Like, hey, you have to be up in 30 to 45 minutes.
That's annoying.
I need that.
That's annoying.
Like I can't just hear one alarm and be like, okay, time to get up. I can't do that.
You just gotta get up.
No.
Get up.
No, I need the warning. Like it's coming. Dream for like another 20 seconds. Wake up. Like I can't do the one alarm and one and done. I can't do it.
Well, you're gonna have that sometimes. You just gotta get up.
That's you. And that's why I keep telling you, me and your wife are a perfect match, but you keep saying
Oh,
no.
well, there it is. There it is. There it is.
As you cross off your list, like marking my name, like, that's the next one to go.
So, we were told, we were promised that we were going to get a phone call tonight from the one and only.
The Menace.
Yeah, the Menace.
JoJo.
So, JoJo, if you're listening like our homeboys at Social Vibes.
Social Vibe.
Yeah, come on. DJ Hustleman Radio. Them damn twins. Bella Flame. Yeah, come on.
Them damn twins.
Yeah. So, if you're listening to JoJo right now, go ahead and call in. Call in, because we got a couple topics I want to cover.
Yeah.
I don't really care if you join in on the topic or not. But I'm going to give you the opportunity to join in on the topic if you call.
I really just want JoJo to call in so I can go pee.
Oh, no.
I mean, we've been going without a break so far.
For 41 minutes, it's okay, bud. You got this. We have 40 minutes in you.
See, this is what I love about the updates on phones. I have a phone call coming from Edgar Espinoza. Should we answer it?
That's not Joseph Nicholson.
No, but I don't know who Edgar Espinoza is.
No, absolutely not.
Hold on, here we go.
No.
Hello, Edgar.
This is live. This is a phone call.
Oh. Wait, who is this?
Put on speaker.
Oh, God, I think it's your boy. All right, here we go, Edgar Espinoza.
Is that JoJo?
Yeah, it's me, man, JoJo.
So, everybody that is listening on air right now on the Preeminent Radio, on our Instagram or Facebook, we have brought up my brother JoJo more than once, and I just want to lead this in as saying, Porch Boy, we love you, we miss you, we wish you were here to grill Uncle JoJo right now. But JoJo, welcome onto the show, Jerry.
Wait.
Yeah, come on.
I want to know, why does JoJo's name pop up in my phone as Edgar Espinoza?
That's a good question. Is that Pepe's phone?
Yeah, man, so I guess when I switched my number to the new line to get a free phone, I guess they just never updated my contact information. Like, so when your caller ID comes up, man, people are like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, Joe. Like, what? Who? I'm like, Joe.
Edgar. It shows up as Edgar Espinoza. Edgar Espinoza.
I know, that's right, man. I gotta find out who this guy is. So I can call him. I'm not sure, man, but I keep everybody on their toes, man. Everybody knows who's calling, so just be ready.
All right, so we're gonna lead into a topic with you, JoJo.
Oh, shit.
How you doing, by the way? How are you, brother?
Oh, man, doing pretty good, man. Like, I'm venturing on to my last 2 years in the Navy, about to retire. Baby Camilla's like 2 now, so she's a riot.
JoJo is Navy, going on 22 years, about to retire. You are now a chief, right?
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July to you, my friend.
Same likewise, man. Same deal.
He also has a little girl named Camille, who he, I want to try to, he gave everything he had for this little girl, because for the longest time, his semen didn't work. And he was blessed with the great joy of this little girl, and now he is a dad, which I needed 10 years ago, because the man has become absolutely insane. So we're still waiting a good 1.5 years, 2 years before he finally calms down to the level of a pretty normal soccer dad.
I give it 5.
Because right now he's a Harley Davidson dad.
Hey, man. I think it's, how we were brought up, man. I don't know. Like, I think you have a large part of my upbringing, man. So, if there's anybody to blame, it's you, motherfucker.
Well, the most beautiful thing about the show is tonight we started off with your mom running your dad over.
It's like a Joe Jerk special, bro. Talking about fucking mullets, man. Damn, bro. Like, in short shorts. I'm talking about, let's bring back the big bushes, man. Let's take it a step further, you know?
No, we don't have to do that.
I love how usually we're like, language. We're like, no, it's JoJo.
JoJo, by the way, if you can watch your language, dude.
JoJo says what JoJo wants to say.
Sorry, man.
So wait, are you drinking?
Yeah,
If you can
I'm
see
pretty
us,
sober right now.
we're toasting you right now. It's only what is it? 5:30 in Cali right now.
Yeah, it's almost 5 actually. It's 4:50.
Oh wow.
There you go. 450. So
Yeah.
if he starts drinking now, he's going to get in trouble really early.
That's what we're hoping.
Yeah.
So let's talk about something. So you actually sent me a topic that you wanted to talk about. This is actually a pretty interesting conversation because we can add in the producer on this too, because she does insurance for a living for sports and entertainment. And we are talking about the fact that college players are about to get paid for their services.
Yep.
Yeah. So, well, what do you feel about that? And did you see that? Did you see Reggie Bush shout out and say, "Look, I'm waiting for my Heisman Trophy anytime now, NCAA." That's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. And then you also had, other players come out saying, "Yeah, man, I accepted, cash for autographs."
Right.
I don't know how like Quentin was like when he was in college, man. How much money he had or kind of stipend he received, but if you look at an average day of life of a collegiate athlete, it's insane. And even if you trace it back to their high school days, man, like you go to school to work out like at 5 o'clock in the morning, like Frankie does on his daily routine, right? But those guys then go to school, and I mean, some of the classes are kind of easy. You might get, a little leniency on their grades, but man, they're dedicated professionals, man, at that level, and it's
Right. And
they're
if you're
making so much money too.
if the school was making billions of dollars off of them, right? And say they've gone this is the problem they're having right now because a lot of players get to their senior year and they don't want to play in that bowl game. They don't want to end the season because they might get hurt as they go into the draft. You give your whole life, everything you got to be a great player and you're not making any money, and then you get hurt, you tear your ACL in your sophomore year or your junior year, and now you're just a guy sitting on the bench not doing anything, or you lose your career completely. So absolutely, if they can make 50 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand, I think they completely deserve it.
Yeah, definitely. But there's a double-edged sword there too, man. Because with that kind of money coming into, I mean, was there a cap? Then.
Well, I can promise you this: the college parental rate will go up. Not parental, but pregnancy rate. Pregnancy rate will go up. The pregnancy rate will go up. You start giving these college boys money, and they're just banging this girl from there to there. They're already getting hit on like crazy. They're already getting hit on like crazy. So now they're just getting hit on. Now you got old ladies hit on. Now you got the damn like the head coach's wife hitting on them, the head coach's aunt hitting on them, and they're getting pregnant ladies everywhere, man. You're having 8 kids before you get out of college. Now, next thing you know, your first NFL contract is going to 9 kids, all the same age.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. But coaches are probably going to get a decrease in pay salary, man.
Good. They're like kings. They make more than NFL coaches, those college coaches.
Yeah, man. That's like baseball money, bro. It's insane.
Okay, so now I'm going to bring up another point to argue this. And actually, it agrees with it. But, so, and producer, you can chime in on this if you want. There are places like China Basketball League, places in America where you don't have to go to college anymore. There are actual I don't want to say the name of it because I can't, but there's a place building in Atlanta right now that is allowing young men that are high school age to go play basketball and get paid money. They don't have to go to college anymore. They can get paid like $100 grand a year, and they can play basketball, and they can make money, and they can get looked at by the scouts, get drafted by NBA teams, and make money. Which makes me wonder if this is why now the NCAA is finally changing their rules.
Well, yeah, man. I think too. If you look at the NFL, they're creating another league. I think not the XFL, but there's another league they're creating in competition of the NFL. And if you look at baseball, man, just the minor leagues. There's like three leagues, right?
Yeah.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, whatever it is, or AAA, Triple B, whatever. But it's the same thing, man. You get different levels of competition, and if you have competing, markets abroad, you're gonna have to do something to compete with it. So I don't know, man. I think it's a big hunger for a big thirst for sports, man. Especially in the COVID era, I don't know, but it's insane that we're at this point now, finally, but people, man, make a lot of money in the sports arena anyway. So.
Well, let me ask you a question. How many good changes do you think came out of COVID compared to bad?
Oh man, I think one. I know personally speaking, teleworking is amazing. So when COVID hit, man, the military, like some portions of it shut down.
Right.
My wife, Zolanda, she hasn't worked. She went back to work once last week since COVID happened. So she's been teleworking from home, and it's been a godsend because if you have babies, man, like I don't know. Daycare out here is like $2,000 a month if you go full time, you know. So, but now you know the world's upside down. You got your cars are making equity, and they're increasing in price. So you know it's just crazy how things have turned out. But
yeah, housing market, car market is off the chain right now.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
it's just insane. I've gained $100,000 in my house in a year. I bought my house in December of 2019, and then January, February. You know, COVID hit. So that was pretty scary. But it's weird that I have this amount of money in equity out here in Cali. I'm sure it's like that in Georgia too, right? Georgia's pretty.
It's pretty off the chain right now. Yeah.
I'm actually going through the same thing.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna sell, or what are you gonna do, man?
Good question.
Yeah, that is
What's the conversation?
That is
we
a good question.
As we look over the producer, Frankie is trying to be the next inmate of the J. Rod Asylum.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait till Vegas, man. I can't wait to meet Frank, man.
So first of all, if you don't know what the
Wait,
J. Rod...
wait. No, you met me, Joe.
Oh, I didn't meet you.
Yeah, and you gave me a whole speech, Joe. You gave me an entire speech.
I gave you a speech for real. What was this?
This was like 6 to 7 years ago on Memorial Day weekend. There was a cabin at Red Top Mountain.
Before?
What?
I met you before?
Oh, yeah. At Red
shit,
Top
man.
Mountain.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Does it end well, or does it no?
You gave me a speech. We were friends. Like, me and Jared been friends for like maybe 6, 7, 8 months. And you looked at me dead in the eyes and you go, hey, man, I know you're new to the group. I know you like J-Rod. I know you like Kel. Like, I know you just met Kelly tonight, but I've been around, bro. I've been around. I hadn't even known Jared for a year.
Dude, I don't remember this at all. This is awesome.
That was the night that I fell asleep on the front porch.
Yeah, and threw up
cabin.
everywhere.
No, you didn't have that part.
Yeah.
So every time that J-Rod brings you up, I'm just like, oh, am I new? Am I new to the group? Can I be around?
Saying all that shit to me, man. So I was like, why are you saying that? Like, I don't understand. Now it makes sense.
Well, J-Rod pulled me aside the next day. He goes, hey, man, Joe's like very protective. It's okay.
It's my homeboy. You don't mess with my homeboy.
Yeah,
His mom ran over his dad with a car. He won't do worse to you because nobody knows you.
So, like,
Oh, man.
when your daughter was born, like J-Rod tells me about it. He's like, hey, Joe had Camille. It's great, blah, blah. And I was like, I can't wait to hold her one day and look at her dead in the eyes. And then look at Joe and say, Camille, I know you're new to the group.
He's been waiting to get that line for at least 7 months.
6 years, not 7 months. 6 years I've been waiting to use this line.
Oh my God! You know, this reminds me of the guy on the Hangover, man.
All right, we're getting off track.
Oh, well, that's actually a good point. He just mentioned that.
Vegas.
And
Yes,
we just
bring it up,
said,
bring it up,
what'd you
bring it
tell
up.
me at the barbershop? You made me that gal tonight.
Frank definitely reminds me of that.
You're gonna have that sometimes.
So we're going to Vegas.
He just said it. You're gonna have that sometimes.
Oh my God, this is awesome.
So we're a month away from Vegas.
Yeah, one
I know,
month.
man.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know.
The wonderful, sweet producer, the love of my life, has been gracious enough to be like a genie and put a 40th birthday party for me together in Vegas.
Oh yeah, she planned all of this.
Involving my best friend, Joseph Nicholson.
Yep.
Yep.
My other best friend, Frankie Cox, my co-host of the J.R. and the Cox Show on the Preeminent Radio, live every Friday night, 7 to 9, on what?
The Preeminent Radio.
Or Alexa?
Oh, God damn
Or
it.
Instagram, Facebook. Also, my brother, Dudge, who shares the same birthday as me, from Ohio. 10 years apart, same day, 10 years apart. Also, his girl who...
That's cool.
Yep. And then, that's it, right? Stormy is coming. And I hope and I pray to God that I'm going to get a surprise.
From Porch Boy.
Porch Boy, my son.
Yeah, actually, how is Porch Boy holding up in Tampa on his own now?
He's doing better than all of us.
Yeah, he's having a blast. He might have 3 babies already by now.
have you made your trip
The
to see him
producer's
yet?
face says, that ain't funny. No, he's doing great, man. He's doing fantastic. So anybody looking for a, what's the word I'm looking for? A re-up on Porch Boy, Eric Garrett and Ken Hayes. Connie. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining in. Porch Boy's doing fantastic. He's doing his thing in Tampa, and I would have already been there to visit him if this trip to Vegas wasn't going down.
We keep trying to talk him into going, though.
I swear to God, I would make my birthday. It
Well,
doesn't
why
matter.
don't you do-
It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
well,
Hope to see him
well,
there.
well, let's just make another trip to Tampa. Just me and him there, you know?
That sounds so weird and sexual the way you say it.
Actually-
Whisper it into the mic.
You know what,
That
JoJo?
sounds sexual. What?
I keep planning a trip to Tampa without J-Rod. I think me and you need to go see Porch Boy without J-Rod.
Oh, let's do it, man.
My man!
I will murder both of you in your sleep.
Jared, wait till your 40th, man.
I know it's going to be a blast, and my wife is going to be there every second of every day. Judging
my
us,
God,
hating
yeah.
us. She's going to be in for the trip of her life, actually. So,
When Kelly was planning the trip, she sent me a
wait, don't say anything, Kelly. You know, Kelly's the producer, and she can hear everything you're saying right now.
No, she screenshotted the rules of the first house that she rented, right?
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, and there's like no party now. I was like, well, with Jared, he might throw all the furniture in the pool, so. And Jared does that. I think we went to a house one time. He threw, I don't know what he threw. I think it was a dining room table in the pool. I know he likes to do things with like if he sees like animals' heads, like deer. He likes to put that in different places too. I know you got one for my grandfather, but he did that to one of my girlfriend's houses in high school.
I love how you and Quentin say JoJo is a menace, but it really sounds like deep down you are the menace.
Oh man, yeah.
It's not Joe. It's J-Rod. J-Rod is the menace of the group.
We were at one party and
You'll have that sometimes.
he calls me and he's like, "Let open the door." I'm like, "What are you talking about, man?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm at the house. Go open the door." I'm like, dude. Open the door, like, you're not here, man. And so Jared was like 2 houses down, knocking on the wrong door, like at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, Jared's definitely the menace.
So
No, I'm the host, goddammit. I'm the host. I'm the host. Before you shut up and we move to the next topic.
JoJo, we need to like swap stories, brother.
Next topic is, before we lose the gem of what Joseph Nicholson is.
Oh, segue. Yeah,
Shut your
let's
face,
pivot.
co-host. We're going to talk about the Olympics coming up and how enjoyable those Olympics are going to be this year.
Oh yeah.
Are you reading off a menu right now?
So the point of that story is, you have, let's talk about transgender, right? Okay.
Complete pivot and segue.
We're bringing bushes back, that's the,
We can talk about Bahamas.
He is cracking up.
Yeah, you're going to have that sometimes. You're gonna have that sometimes.
oh my god, I love that saying, dude.
So I can't breathe. Alright, so before we get to the last segment of the show, which is WTF, let's talk about the fact that there are transgender people trying to wrestle or play football or
box.
this is about to get serious again. So we're gonna drop it back down another level.
We're getting serious.
Yeah, let's get serious again. Let's bring Joe back on his level, me back on my level, and you back on your level.
All right.
Let's talk about the fact that now here we are in the Olympics, which is a great thing. I think they start in late July in Tokyo. Is that right?
Sure.
Yeah. Let me Google it.
Just Google it. That was probably information you should have had prepared before we even did this.
Wait a minute, Mr. Quota,
When in
Joe.
doubt, Google out. I mean, I got Google right here. Hey, okay, Google. When are the Olympics in Japan start?
Tokyo.
Oh yeah, it's the 23rd of July, guys.
There you go.
23rd July.
There it is.
End of the month.
There it is. So if you were, all right. So again, here I go with taking the asshole role of the show. If you were to meet Brock Lesnar on the other, so you were a wrestler actually, Joe. Joe was a wrestler. He was actually a pretty good wrestler. He was a little funny looking dude.
Yeah, you used to go to my matches, man, and cheer me on. Remember that?
Hell yeah, dude. And so say you were looking across the mat, and you had the female version of Brock Lesnar about to whip your hiney.
You know, it's funny you say
Would you
that,
be
man.
turned on or scared to death?
It depends, because when I was in high school, we had a female that was my same weight class, and we always wrestled each other. And there was a time I did wrestle a female in an actual live match. I beat the shit out of her, but she was butch. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get a boner?
Yeah, man, you get handfuls, man. You would knock her down and just get some cheap fills going, man. And then it's the same thing she would do, man. She would crock check me a couple times.
This is our U.S. Navy.
It's like, yeah, man. It's like soft porn, but it's on the mat.
It's
Man.
like softcore porn, but it's a wrestling match in high school. This is the best thing I've ever done in my life on radio that I could possibly do. My cheeks hurt so bad right now from laughing. He's like, yeah, you're going to cop a cheap feel. You're going to get a boner. But she also's butch, so I got a boner from a dude.
Could you imagine, though, if that happened?
No,
Like,
only you can describe it to us. I can't imagine it at all. I can't imagine it. But you
get
did.
aroused.
So thank you.
Oh my God, I can breathe.
Everybody say what's up to the menace. Uncle Jojo.
Alright, guys.
That was fantastic. My face truly hurts. It does. So that answers the question. Actually, okay, wait. Actually, let's not quit just yet. So that brings another point to you.
Oh no, let's not quit. Let's not quit while we're ahead. Let's go ahead and dig this hole deeper.
Okay, so that changes things. Okay, so now, so say your transgender child wants to be more aggressive, and you feel that it might be unfair to your daughter. But what if your daughter wants to be transgender and wants to go into a male sport, and now the guys are like, "Damn, all I want to do is fill up a chick."
Whoa.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's a tough one.
Right. So if you're a parent of a transgender child, that male or female, and you're going through any of these type of feelings, please chime in. Without a doubt. I mean, that could go both ways, without a doubt. You don't want your daughter to get filled up by a bunch of dudes that think they're going to just throw them around or tackle them or treat them like a piece of crap. Right?
I don't think that would be
You might see JoJo on the mat, like, fighting people, man.
It's not just wrestling. Think about football. Like, hey, there's a chick right there, or a chick that is claiming to be a dude. I'm going to run her over. I'm going to just hit her. I know for a fact, if somebody pissed me off at the football field, I was trying to mow them over.
Yeah, well, actually, man, in the NSW, in the Navy right now, we have 2 Navy SEALs that just not recently transitioned to females. So now we have 2 females that were transgender, if you will. They're just they're labeled and they've already started begun, and I think one completed the actual complete transition. When it was actually interviewed on CNN, but yeah, that's I mean, it's like COVID being upside down and the world's changing at a rapid pace. So regardless if you like it or accept it or don't accept it, man, this is the reality of life. You know, so I mean, it's like how you were a good parent to both your kids, man. I think this being a good parent is going to be the key ingredient in all this, right? But
I don't know. What's the fine line? Is there a fine line?
Wait, what fine line are you referring to? That's...
Yeah, like, you're talking like, I mean, I personally don't agree with females competing or females competing against other females. So that's I mean, like, you still have, there's a difference, man. People want to speak equal opportunity, but there's a difference, you know?
Yeah, testosterone is a huge difference.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
testosterone. We actually had the conversation the other day. I was talking to one of my friends, and I brought it up to J-Rod. You know, like, there's certain biological things you can't deny. Like, I'm very supportive, like, you're trans, yeah, if you want to be a man that becomes a woman, I'll call you a woman. If you're a woman that wants to become a man, I'll call you a man. Whether you do, I don't care. Like, I'm very supportive of all of that. But then when you get to sports and things like that, like, I was talking to a friend, and she was telling me, like, these guys that transition to being a woman, like, they're cracking skulls, like, literally, like, causing severe damage because biologically they outweigh.
Right. Because it's Andre the Giant taking on Susan Lucci.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can't do that, man.
Yeah, it's like there's a certain level where you got to be like, all right, well, there's a line
All I
you
wanted
got
was
to
a Golden Globe. He's like, bitch. You can't do that.
Hey, I was surprised, Jared, that you never wrestled in high school based on your, like, fascination with wrestling.
I appreciate it.
That's actually a really good point.
All right, so.
Next topic, please.
Next topic, please. The next topic is. Okay, you know what? I will throw out one more topic that has nothing to do with the board tonight.
Okay.
Nothing brought up tonight on my board.
All right.
The fact that you're on the show and the fact that Frankie is going through. I feel like you and Frankie. So, by the way, before we end the show, we have the WTF moment, which, Joe, you can probably join us for. I feel like if you can look through your camera, you're going to join us for the view of what the prototype is, of what we're going to guess. But we're talking about women. Frankie is having a situation in his life right now. He's having a very hard time as a young man trying to find ladies in his life. And I want to say what's up to Stevie, my brother. I want to say what's up to Foof and Bloomingdale or Wheaton or wherever she is in Chicago. But he's having a hard time, Joe, figuring out how to pick up a woman or find a woman or lead into a relationship that could bring him some type of equality and happiness in his life. Can you, as a man that have gone through a bunch of different nationalities, a man that has gone through a bunch of different realities of I love you, I hate you.
It's a pendulum, man. It shifts, man. It swings, man. Depends on the gravitational force, I guess. But Frankie, man, the only thing I'd tell you, man, is look abroad too, man. That's what I did, man. So my wife is Venezuelan. My ex-wife was Jamaican, and then all my girlfriends in high school were, traditional Americans. But what I've learned, though, especially from the Latino community, is that their families are amazing. So I have never cooked in the last 9 years because my mother-in-law will cook us dinner every day. I don't clean dishes because they cook me dishes or they clean the dishes for me. So, and on top of that, my wife is beautiful. But I would say this, man, is like just be yourself and then set your standards, man.
We're Latino.
But seriously, man, I haven't done dishes, wash clothes. I mean, I vacuum. That's my chore. So.
He vacuums.
I guess J-Rod should talk about what his chores are.
I'll vacuum like a motherfucker.
Hey, Jared, there's a question, though. Did you ever upgrade your grilling? Because, like, the last time I was at your house, this guy was grilling off of, like a camper grill.
He still does it! He still does a camper grill!
I was like, what what should I get Jared for his birthday? I was like, this motherfucker needs a girl. Like, he needs a man up.
We had a grill, man. This shit rots and falls apart. I hate you. I love you.
Because you don't take care of it.
Screw you.
Oh my god. That's so funny, man.
Look, we're far enough into the show that we're going to end it with the WTF segment. So, the producer, we have first week, the dripstick. The second week was the tea holder. Third week is the hair catcher. And now the third week, or the fourth week is... What is this? It's a wire. Jojo, can you see this? This is a very hard...
Well, I'm looking. I'm seeing if you're... wave your hand and see if you're... Okay, here we go. There you go. Sorry.
Can you see it?
Yeah, there's a delay, though.
Fair
It looks like a pair of glasses.
It looks like a hairdo thingy for girls.
Wait.
It's a hairdo thingy for girls. You have to say yes or no.
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 Yeah, I see it now. It looks like, is it in your house, or is it like something you use in, like, welding?
What?
And welding.
Welding? Is that what you said? Your house or welding?
Yeah, welding.
It has a little
Welding,
plastic
welding.
or
In your house or welding?
plastic tip.
Yeah, is it a household item, or is it like something you do at work?
It's a...
Don't make fun of my questions, guys.
And what context do you use
This
this?
Joe gets angry. Is
Right.
yes, household item or welding item?
Not a welding item. I guess you could consider it is in a house normally. I mean, it can be anything.
Hey,
In a
that
house.
was a legitimate question I asked, okay, guys?
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody out there in internet land was thinking the same thing.
Joe,
Welding. He's
Yes,
saying
ma'am.
work it down.
There needs to be.
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
here comes the
Yes, ma'am.
producer.
Joe, whatever you do not read the comments on Facebook Live right now.
Oh, so it's on.
Oh, someone gave it away.
Somebody gave it away.
Somebody knows.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
he's
gotta look
looking.
at
He's
it now.
looking.
So this is a half a sprocket for a toilet. What do they call it?
I don't see.
When you replace the toilet thing?
No,
The
now
YouTube
you gotta read
ring
the comments
tube?
because I don't see them. They're not- the last
It's not
one
the
is
O-ring.
My mom. That's too funny.
What do you say?
Yeah, you gotta read the comments out loud now.
I can't. That's against the rules. So, this is...
In what context? Like, is it a tool or a novelty item?
I would say
Or a tool for a novelty item?
yes, actually.
Oh. That makes
Is
it
it a butt
really
plug?
difficult.
This is a cleaner of a fake vagina.
Does it clean anything?
No.
Oh.
Does it hold something in place?
Yeah.
Oh. Is it sexual?
No.
Can it cause someone to become sexual?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
What?
She said yes.
Yeah, I was about to say something out of my mouth that came out loud that I couldn't say out loud, so...
It could cause sexuality. Is it for a woman or a man?
Woman.
It's for a woman.
Oh, it's a cervix holder.
You're way off, buddy.
No, it's a cervix holder, man. You put that in the cervix, put this
Oh,
in the
wait,
ball.
did that come out of a bra?
Oh, it's a titty holder. It's a
It's a
titty
wire
holder.
from a bra, isn't it?
Damn, you too damn, bro.
All right.
You know women better than you think, man. This young man right here looking for a
Well,
woman.
you got it right. That's
Yeah,
what
it's a
it was,
titty
a
holder.
bra holder?
It's a titty holder.
It's a wire from a
It's an
bra.
over the shoulder boulder holder, baby.
Over the shoulder boulder holder.
So, again, if you're looking for a young man that is young, successful, horny, looking for a good time, his name is Frankie Cox. He's a great dude. And if you're a young lady that needs a guy, Frank, give him your information real quick.
Well, just know that if you get with me, you got to deal with this guy.
Yes, yeah, come on. Yeah, come on.
Hey, Cox, I would recommend doing a cruise, a singles cruise.
Oh my God,
That's where
list of the night.
I actually went on a cruise and met a girl, and we lived together for a year, and it was awful.
Next topic for the night is cruises. if we cruises was the next topic of the night. No BS.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it right now.
All right,
Let's do it right now.
Let's do it. This will end the show. We just found the fact that this is a titty holder. If you're joining the show, you have a.
It's a brawl
What
wire.
is this? A C cup? C
Oh,
cup.
whoa, oh.
Yes,
Good
the
job.
I'm a
side.
C cup, bro. I'm a solid C cup. Everybody out there, if you're wondering what J-Rod is, he's a solid C cup. And if you want to motorboat me, I will allow it. But with that being said, Joseph Nicholson of 1022 Plantain Road, San Diego, California, wants to add in the fact that he
That's
loves
his address.
cruises. Now, you've been on two types of cruises. You've been on the cruises that is the USS Whidbey Island going to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
That's not really a cruise.
And then you've been on the cruise of life, which is you and your family going on a boat in the middle of the water for fun.
Yeah. That was totally different scenarios, man. But both are.
But you've been on both, and you don't get to talk to people that have done both usually in your life. So let's hit both. What was your most enjoyable?
To be honest with you, man, actually my deployment to Afghanistan during 9/11 was pretty fun.
Well, that is more enjoyable than being on a boat with your family.
Listen to the date. Listen to the date though. 9/11. 9/11. 9/11. That was heat. That was heat.
Yeah,
You had a lot of
man,
heat.
definitely. I mean, we did a Mexico cruise, man. But I think when you do a cruise, you gotta have plenty of people there. So me and my wife, we just got tired of looking at each other because it was very boring. It was like a day, man. It was like Groundhog Day. We already did everything.
He's the most honest person.
Apparently. He's more honest than I am. I thought I was pretty damn honest. But no, he throws it all
I want
out.
to tell you something. Every time Joe and I actually get a second to sit down and talk for 2 hours out of a night, or 3 hours or 4 hours out of the night, he always hits me back up the next morning like, I'm in so much trouble. My wife hates my guts, and she hates your guts too, and she thinks you're an asshole. I'm like, I didn't say a goddamn thing, man.
Dude, the last time we did that, I brought you a plane ticket.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. Ashley, my daughter, Carson.
What?
The Carson?
And Koala and Carson. Koala, that's not a hate thing, Carson. If you're chiming in, thank you very much. But this is my nephew, Carson. Say what's up. So, Joe, you've been on two types of different cruises. You already said that a cruise full of men in the middle of a war-torn area was more exciting than a cruise to an exotic place with your wife. Please continue.
Well, yeah. First of all, we had females on the ship, but the thing is like when we you stop at different ports, man. You hit different countries up. It wasn't just like it was a bunch of men, you fucker. It was
We've really let language go out the window tonight.
sorry guys. Yeah, this is a rated R version of your talk show host podcast.
It's okay, bud. It's all right.
Anyway,
It's all
man,
right.
so yeah, definitely, man. There's a difference, man. And a cruise, you just with your wife or your significant other. It depends. Like I'm pretty, like you can say it, wild, right? So I wanna
Yeah, absolutely, you can say wild.
You're a menace.
My wife is the complete opposite of me. She's very timid. She's quiet. She's reserved. She doesn't drink. And so my idea and my train thought of going on this cruise was like partying, right? wrong perception or attitude to have, right? So what happened was I got drunk the first hour on the boat because all you could do drinks. So I was mixing it up too, man, from vodka to tequila to shots to beer. And I think I haven't had like ice cream in the middle of that, man. So, like, yeah, man.
It was the ice cream. It was the ice cream in the middle of the afternoon. That's what did it.
And then all the rooms looked the same, man. So I got lost. And I got separated.
I know where you're coming from on that one, brother. I know where you're coming from on that
So
one.
then I had to page my wife. So they had to do an announcement, man, or broadcast looking for my wife.
I got a story for you. Homie. So I go on this cruise with Kelly. So luckily the kids are old enough to run around on their own. And when I say old enough, I think Q was over 18. He was old enough to drink on the cruise. Ash was old enough to get lost. And so Kelly and I, we get drunk as hell. You know, we go back to the room, and you know how on the left side of the bed is the window in the bed. So it's that little 6-inch space. It's that 6-inch space right there. And she got drunk enough to have her thong on and flip upside down in that crack. So next thing I know, I'm literally just in the bathroom taking off my clothes. Like, you know, I'm in my I'm sorry. I'm in my underwear. I'm in my tight underwear. And I get a knock on the door, and I'm like, what is this? And Kelly's upside down. She's like, it's probably the food I just ordered. And so this dude, I open the door, and they're like, your food. I'm like, where do you want me to put this? And I'm like, on this table over here, with Kelly's feet straight up in the air in her underwear, and I'm in my underwear. And that's the cruise. And then we had to wake up in the morning to give the guy an extra $20 because the trash can was full of puke.
I like how you like rush to the ending of that story because Kelly, the producer, walked back in the room.
But hey, Cox, so your cruise, you went on a deployment and came back almost married. Is that what you said earlier?
Oh no, I tried to join the Air Force. They wouldn't take me. So cruises for me were just like I paid to go out to sea.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like you went on I call it a deployment, bro. That's just what you're talking. So you went on a cruise with a girl, then you came back, or you were all by yourself and you met a girl?
No, I went with a group of friends. And I was like, I was strung out. I was working 2 jobs.
I was strung out.
Yeah, that sounds like you're on meth and like.
He usually is. Wait, what?
I was eating like 40 milligrams.
What did you just say? You were.
Who, me?
Oh, you were literally strung out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I was eating Adderall nonstop.
Is that what makes you? Is that hyper, or does that makes you want to go sleep?
No, it makes you want to wake up and keep going.
It's not a sleepy thing, pill.
It's like a few molecules off from like meth and cocaine.
Oh, okay, I got you. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, that was great. I was driving the group of us down to.
This became Jerry Ron and Cox After Hours. Anybody listening?
It's not a good time.
Show yet.
So I drove me and my friends down because they were like, hey, it's late as shit as night. And I was like, don't worry, I got this. And I popped a few pills, and I'm like, all right, we'll drive.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I can't believe we're.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah. I ate Adderall like it was candy at the time.
Oh wow.
So I get us there after like 12 hours, and we get on the boat. It's like, 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, we get on the boat. I'm like, all right, who's ready to drink?
Yeah.
I buy a few buckets of beer. Everybody's like, we're going to take a nap. I'm like, you're a bunch of losers. So I'm left with like 15 beers at this table because I really thought everybody was going to drink like 4 beers each. They all took a nap. I sat and drank like 16 beers by myself as it got warmer and warmer and warmer.
Hey, Johnny, where are you going?
That's a champion.
No, he's talking to his wife now.
Who is that, Joe?
Oh yeah, Joanna came in. She's telling me to watch the baby.
This is live, folks. This is live.
She's like, we're going to the grocery store. She hands me my book. Camilla's asleep right now. She's like, you better stop drinking right now. I'm like,
It's only 5 o'clock California time.
Here's the baby, stop drinking.
She sounds like a sweet lady.
oh, dude, she's the devil. God, one advice to you, my man: don't get married.
I'm working on that.
So,
No,
please
you're
continue.
No, Joanna's a good girl, man.
We're recording this, right? We're recording
This is live.
My man in the Navy says that his sweet Venezuelan wife is the devil. So anybody looking to go to Venezuela on a vacation to find a green card woman, don't. She's a devil.
But he found a wife.
Yes.
So I should go there.
Hands him the baby when he's drunk.
That's
Yeah,
the best case scenario for me.
It's a beautiful
Hey,
day.
actually, you know what you should do? This is what I was thinking about your 40th there, Jared. Is that after you go to Vegas, you know, you can probably always swing out to California. It's only 4 hours away.
Oh, it is only a 4-hour flight.
Just an idea. Just an idea there. Just throwing it up there in case.
Yeah, he's
I don't know.
smart.
No, he's saying come see me.
I know
asshole.
he is. I know he is. We used to hang out.
So stop being a jerk and go see him.
I don't even. All right, so
Change the subject. I'm working for you, Joe. Even though you hated me when we first met, I'm working for you, brother.
Hey, Cox, man, I seriously don't recall that conversation, but funny.
That's even worse, man. If you don't recall meeting me, that makes it so much worse.
I remember. I know exactly who you are now, but I didn't realize that was you. I remember I showed you. I showed you a little trick tonight. Mangina, I think.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah, that was you.
More than once.
do me a favor, do
You-
Mangina,
you're
send it
older.
on a video, ask Johnny to hold the camera for you, send a video of me and Mangina. We will add Joseph Nicholson to Mangina on Instagram, Facebook of J-Rod and Cox. We would love to do that, so please make that happen. Joseph Nicholson of the U.S. Navy. He loves us. He defends our country.
He loves you.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, man, America. Hey, the funnest time. Actually, Jerry, the funnest 4th of July in recent memory was when you and I and Jeremy all met up in Ohio.
Yeah.
And like you were and I think that wasn't Jolana's first time she met you, but it was like for probably like the 3rd or 4th time. And I don't know, she had a really good time just because of how crazy you were that night.
And you ran home. You ran home that night. You couldn't get a cab, and you were like, bro, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. And you ran away from me, and you ran to a hotel about 3.5 miles away.
Jolanda was by herself.
Yeah, I know.
And she said she was scared.
Yeah, I know. I was there. I remember that. I was like,
And
we'll
I
give you a
ran,
cab, and
and
you're
I
like,
parked off.
no cabs for me. I gotta go.
God, me and Joe
I
might
do
get
crazy
along very
stuff,
well
man.
now.
Either way, it's beautiful. It's
Hey,
a beautiful
Kai.
thing.
Let's do an embarrassing segment on Jared.
I love
this
you.
afternoon.
We gotta go. This is off air. This is off air segment. We gotta go.
No,
wait, what?
before we part ways, Cox,
I love you.
Please depart or tell a story of Jared and an embarrassment life. There we can know that Jared is really truly the menace.
That's adorable.
You know,
That is
like,
adorable.
The past hour, you being
That
on
is
the phone,
adorable.
I know that Jared is a menace now. I don't know what he brainwashed Porsche Boy to think.
It was his own observation of Uncle Joe coming to town, and I was asleep in bed, and he was
Nope.
like, Quinton, get up right now and come to strip club with me right now.
That's a hero, not a menace.
Oh man, yeah. I think Quentin just realizes that every time I came home from the Navy, I was like probably
That's a conversation for you and Porsche Boy.
Yeah.
So we're going to close out tonight on the J. Rod and Cox Show, live every Friday night, 7 to 9 on the Preeminent Radio, on Instagram, Facebook, and what about Alexa?
Alexa, play the Preeminent Radio.
I am proud to have my brother, my friend, my fucking family member, who is a member of the United States Navy.